All major indexes are down. S&P 500 is down, Dow Jones is down, and the Nasdaq is down. Those are three major indexes. Today, the Bureau of Labor Statistics lets us know that inflation has once again risen by 0.6%, taking overall inflation all items to 8.5%. So in this episode, we're going to take a look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics report on the CPI, Consumer Price Index, and how does that affect stocks. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, you know what time it is. Go ahead and make sure. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Hit that like, comment, and share button. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live, all the way from the beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And hit that bell icon if you want to get the notifications when we go live. But I go live randomly and for not as long as I should or could be. But anyway, I appreciate all your love and support. But as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump straight into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are tuning into the latest CPI report. If you don't know what the CPI report is, this is the Consumer Price Index report. And as you know on the Investor Show, we're not talking about an article we read or something that we heard. We are here on the BLS.gov. This is the Bureau of Labor Statistics.gov, looking at their latest Consumer Price Index report for March that was released this morning. So let's take a look at what it says, and let's roll that beautiful bean footage. So let me pull this thing up. There we go. So right here, as you can see on the screen here, it says the consumer price index for all urban consumers increased 1.2% in March on a seasonal adjusted basis after rising 0.8% in February. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported today. Over the last 12 months, the all-item index increased 8.5% before seasonal adjustments. So now we're at 8.5%. And let's see what this money went to. And we're going to pull up the charts to see where were we inflated in March and where we actually had some deflation. Finally, shouts out to the deflation. I wish I had my mixer board on this computer, but I don't. But it says increases of the indexes, gas, shelter, food were the largest contributors to the seasonal adjustment of all items index. The gasoline index rose 18.3%. Gas prices, as you can see, shout out to everybody who got their BPT or gas. It's kind of like the only thing that's doing good overall on the market. But you can see gasoline rose 18.3% in March and accounted for over half of the all items monthly increase. Other energy component indexes also increased. The food index rose 1%, and the food and home index rose 1.5%. So we actually had a section that had a little deflation there. So let's take a look at it down here. Just scroll on down here. I think it's like page number 5. No, it's on page number 2, 3. I think that's 2 or 3. So right here, all items, 8.5%. That's our inflation. I told people this is going to be a hot summer. I think we're going to get to double digits by June, July in the summertime. And we're making slow progress in that direction. On average, you can look across this top here. September rose by 0.5. October, 0.9. November, 0.7. December, 0.6. January, 0.6. February, 0.8. March, 1.2. Next up, so I mean on average, we're raising about somewhere between about 1.5 to 1.8 a month. If we keep up on that path in 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, April, May, June, by July, we could be seeing ourselves in double-digit inflation. Not anything too crazy because we had inflations at like 14% in the 80s, like 82, 81, 82, 83 range. But here we go. Let's take a look at this. The highest area for inflation was fuel oil, gas. Gas 18.3, fuel oil 22.3. The lowest area of inflation, guess what? It finally cooled off, of course, after I brought a car. Used cars and trucks has deflated by 3.8%. All year long, they were heightened because of the supply shortage, the chip shortage, things like that. Or at least that's what the company said it was. justify the reason raising up their prices. But we're actually seeing that now used cars and trucks have finally started to deflate after being the hottest market. Now we're seeing the gas prices for be inflated for obvious reasons. You know, we have the Russia-Ukraine situation going on. We have high inflation, and we're going into the travel season. So you're seeing airfares jump up as well. They talk about airfares, plane ticket prices are jumping like crazy for the summertime. So it's just like anything else. Planes got to buy gas, trucks got to buy gas, Uber drivers got to buy gas. Um, Bus drivers got to buy gas. So the fare price, bus tickets will probably go up. Plane tickets will go up. You know, everything to travel. You going back and forth to work is just going up. It's an invisible tax, whether you know it or not. But that's what we have here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the major indexes. How has the stocks performed throughout this same period? Now, markets has been pretty tough this year. You've seen everybody's quiet when it comes down to, let me pull this up for y'all. You can see that everybody is quiet right now when it comes down to the cryptocurrency world because cryptocurrencies have not been doing too well. So, and you'll see once cryptocurrencies make their comeback, you will see so much content on it, it will be ridiculous. But right now that it's kind of cooled off, you know, everybody kind of goes into hiding, but that's just kind of the crypto space has always been. But that truly could be saying to all asset classes. So right when cryptos runs up, Bitcoin starts to wake up, cryptocurrency start to wake up, you'll get all the text messages and phone calls and tweets and Instagrams about how smart of a genius they were. And if you place your money in the crypto, it would have turned into this, all of the good stuff like that. But when it's down, everybody gets quiet. You don't see anything. So we'll see. I don't believe cryptocurrency is going to go away. I just think it's going to be a boom or a bust. I don't think it's going to be an in between. It's going to be a boom or a bust, but it's going to be here for a while because it's an asset class of trillions of dollars. So trillions of dollars are just not going to disappear and go somewhere. It's going to either do something great or not. And I think a lot of it's going to depend on when we have this quote unquote stable coin US dollar thing come out. So we'll see. So right here, this is the S&P 500 index. To date, the S&P 500 is down 8%. That's the top 500 companies in the world is down 8%. Now let's take a look at the Dow Jones. I like to pull it up and show you guys and girls. You take a look at the Dow Jones. You go to the year to date. It is down 6%, 6.4% to be exact, but it's down roughly 6%. Now let's go to the tech stocks. You go to the tech stocks. Let's take a look at our NASDAQ. How much is the NASDAQ down? The NASDAQ is down, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest one is down 15%. So the entire NASDAQ, this is your technology stocks, your Googles, your Amazons, your Apple, your pretty much the largest market cap in Microsoft, your technology stocks. So when you're looking across the board, none of the stocks so far this year to date, are really performing that well. And you're seeing the only thing that's really performing right now, really the major one is oil. So if you're looking for discounts in the market, you're probably going to find them in the NASDAQ in the technology arena, even though they're going to be very volatile because we got inflation going on, we got heightened gas prices, and we got interest rates coming at us. So, but in the long run, I think you'll be very good if you pay attention to inflation and also the financial sector. So it's kind of crazy world so far. 2022, not a whole lot that we're seeing going on with the inflation, interest rates, markets overall are not really performing that well. No sectors are really killing it and knocking out the park. The ones that, the ones who's having a field day right now is oil and gas. So let's pay attention. Let's keep an eye out to see what's going on. And let me see what y'all say in the comments box before I roll up out of here. Real Deal Financial, what's going on, my guy Real Deal? He says salute. Salute back at you. What's going on, Al? Al says Prince of Investments. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, y'all now have it. All major indexes are down. S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones. Inflation is up. Oil and gas is up. The highest mark for inflation in March was the gas prices. And we also saw used cars and trucks finally take a break, dropping 3%. So now it's not the time to go buy gas, but it might be the time to go get that used car and truck that you was looking for. But anyway, y'all know my name, Prince Dykes. I'm the Prince of Investing. Until the next video, podcast, cartoon, book, or whatever else crazy you see me do around the globe, my name is Prince Dykes. Peace, be safe. I'm out, and thank you.